Hi, I decided to start my stencil swap and I thought of something which I haven't used for quite a long time, and I thought it might give you ideas for this swap because slightly different use of the stencil. This is the stencil I'm going to be using. It's a birdhouse. And I've put some tape over the bird because I don't want the bird, I just want the birdhouse, so I've put some sellotape over that to mask it. And then I've put some sellotape down the side of the stencil so that I can steady it while I'm working on it. And what you're going to need for this, I've already, the ATC background is already done. So what you're going to need for this is something called Polycell. It's a water resistant polyfiller, and it actually, I think in America you call it cork, and it's a sort of, when it dries it's a bit rubbery, and so it makes a good sealant around the bath. But it's also good for this technique because once it dries you can happily send it through the post and it's not going to break. So I've got some of that squeezed out onto the paper here, as you can see. So if we can just zoom in a little bit, you'll be able to see closer. There we go. Now I'm going to take, using my cricket spatula, take just a bit of it and just spread it on. Scrape off the excess. You don't use much, probably squeeze far too much out. Take off the excess. And then take the tape off the stencil. And then carefully lift the stencil, and there you have a raised, it looks embossed at the moment. Now the thing is, you can colour this cork or polyfiller. It's probably best to use Sharpies or alcohol inks. But I tend to think you can use chalks if you do, once it's just dry. Chalks will stick to it quite well, but I think I'm going to leave mine white because I like it like that. Very simple, and like I say, it's going to travel well. When you post it, it's not going to break. So there you go, a new way to use stencils.